Morgan's story does not begin with confidence, glamour, or belief. It begins in pain, struggle, and survival. Before the world knew her as Liv Morgan, before the lights and championships, there was a little girl named Gianna Daddio, growing up in Elmwood Park, New Jersey, in a home where life was anything but easy. She was raised in a large family, surrounded by chaos, noise, and hardship. Money was tight, stability was rare, and safety was not always guaranteed. Liv has spoken openly about growing up around violence, addiction, and emotional trauma. As a child, she didn't feel protected by the world. She learned early how to protect herself. That environment didn't break her, but it forced her to grow up too fast. She was shy, insecure, often scared. School was not a safe place either. She was bullied, felt like an outsider, and struggled to fit in. Many days, she felt invisible. But in the middle of all that darkness, she found one thing that gave her hope: professional wrestling. Watching WWE wasn't just entertainment for her. It was an escape. It was the place where pain turned into power, where broken people became champions. She didn't dream of being famous. She dreamed of being strong. As a teenager, Liv battled deep emotional struggles. She felt lost, angry, and unsure of her worth. There were moments when life pushed her to the edge. But instead of giving up, she chose to fight. Not in a ring, but within herself. That decision changed everything. Her life took a turn when she began training at Joe DeFranco's gym, a place known for building elite athletes. She walked in with no wrestling background, no experience, no confidence, only hunger. She trained relentlessly. She pushed her body beyond its limits. She learned discipline, resilience, and belief. That gym didn't just shape her physically, it rebuilt her mind. Then came the opportunity that changed her destiny. In 2014, WWE discovered her potential and signed her to a developmental contract. She entered NXT, not as a finished star, but as raw clay. She struggled. She failed. She doubted herself constantly. Surrounded by talented women, she often felt like she didn't belong. She wasn't the strongest. She wasn't the best. She wasn't the most polished. And the critics made sure she knew it. But Liv Morgan had something they couldn't teach: heart. She became part of the Riot Squad, standing alongside Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan. Yet even within the group, Liv was often seen as the weakest link, the least important, the one expected to fail. And when the group eventually broke apart, Liv was left alone, again. That loneliness could have destroyed her. Instead, it forged her. Liv disappeared from television for months. During that time, she reinvented herself. She trained harder than ever. She faced her insecurities head-on. She stopped trying to be perfect and started being real. She embraced her scars, her pain, her vulnerability. She realized that strength doesn't mean being fearless. It means standing even when you're afraid. When she returned, she wasn't just Liv Morgan the performer, she was Liv Morgan the survivor. Still, success didn't come overnight. Losses piled up. Opportunities slipped away. She watched others rise while she remained overlooked. Fans loved her, but management didn't always believe in her. Yet she never stopped showing up. She never stopped believing. She never stopped fighting. Then came the moment no one expected. In 2022, Liv Morgan cashed in her Money in the Bank contract and became SmackDown Women's Champion. That moment wasn't just a title win, it was validation. For every child who grew up in fear. For every girl who felt invisible. For every person told they weren't good enough. She had made it. But even as champion, Liv faced criticism. People questioned her credibility, her strength, her worth. She lost the title sooner than expected, and once again, the world doubted her. But by then, Liv had learned the most important lesson of all. Self-worth is not defined by titles, opinions, or timelines. She continued evolving. She embraced a darker edge. She explored pain not as weakness, but as expression. She showed that vulnerability and toughness can coexist. Today, Liv Morgan stands as one of WWE's most beloved and resilient superstars, not because she was flawless, but because she was real. Her life teaches us this. You don't have to come from a perfect home to build a powerful future. You don't have to be fearless to be brave. You don't have to be chosen first to finish strong. Liv Morgan didn't win because life was kind to her. She won because she refused to quit. She turned trauma into strength, loneliness into independence, pain into purpose. And if a scared little girl from New Jersey can rise from survival to stardom, then so can you. Because sometimes the strongest people are the ones who had to save themselves.